Clay McKinney, Developer On-Ramp Introduction to HTML. This is the section about forms, and this video is the label tag revisited. There's another way to use it that people do all the time, and I want you to know about it, so I'm going to tell you. But I like the first way better. My favorite way to use a label tag is to just wrap the words that you want to add, the text of your label, and the control that you want to associate it with. Just wrap it all inside the label so that it's nested inside there, right? I think that's just super easy, and it's I love it. So that's the first way to use a label. The second way gives you a little bit more flexibility. You can put the label like here, for instance, and then you have to give your input an ID. You can give any element, any HTML element, you can give it an ID, which is a unique name that nothing else on the page can have. It's done all the time, usually so you can style it or do something with JavaScript. So it comes up very, very often in real-world HTML, but we haven't really talked about it in this class because we haven't talked about CSS or JavaScript. Anyway, let's give this thing a name. I'll just name it the same thing that I named it. That's pretty normal too. But you don't have to. You can name it whatever you wanted to. And then, since your control isn't nested inside of your label, you have to associate it using that ID, and then the label is going to have a for attribute. FOR equals. Okay. And that's going to work exactly the same as it worked before. The reason it gives you more flexibility is now you could put this first name, you could put it somewhere else, like in a separate table cell, or I don't know. Anyway, it could be separated and still be associated with the input. Okay, well, that's all there is to it. But let's save it, go look at it, and make sure everything's cool. Alright, see, we'll click the label, and your cursor blinks right inside that box so we know it's associated. Very cool. Alright, thank you.